الله وسفين بارمبر ياري من عباي خست السار الله وسفين بارمبر ياري من عباي خست السار بخويدة سيبو سيدايان مني كرد ودار بدايان بخويدة سيبو سيدايان مني كرد ودار بدايان.
Good evening and a very warm welcome from me, Ellie Turner, and from the whole of the Muzikstan team. This is the second edition of Muzikstan Lockdown Favourites online, and we really hope that you enjoy the programme that we've got for you this evening. Thanks so much to Zirak and Sivan for kicking us off there with a performance from the Citadel in Kurdistan, which was broadcast earlier this year. So I'm half of the tablet and harp duo Tala Tarang. You're going to be hearing from us this evening as well. And we can't wait to get back to the live performances, which is going to be happening soon, so do stay tuned. But in the meantime, we'd like to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for continuing your support for Muzikstan Online through this very challenging year. And massive thanks to the Arts Council, who supported us this year and are continuing to do so. Muzikstan's been able to bring together the most amazing variety of local and national and international artists for you, and thanks of course to all the artists. I'm sure many of you are watching this evening. Thank you for contributing your time and your performances, and for sharing your homes with us as well, or wherever you recorded from. It's been really special to get to know people a bit more personally this year, although we can't wait to get back to those live gigs. It's going to be such a party. So without further ado, please enjoy this evening's entertainment, share it with your friends, keep following the Muzikstan socials, keep up to date, because we're going to be back live very soon. Thanks so much. Bye.
Kalima, This is a song called Back Home in Derry. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry, for Australia bound if we didn't all drown, on the marks of our fetters we carried. In the rusty iron chains we cried for our wains, our good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfold, our curses we hold on the English and forts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the foil, bid farewell to the soil, down below decks we were lying. Then O'Doherty screamed, woken out of a dream by a vision of poor Robert dying. Sunburned cruel as he dished out the gruel, Dan O'Connor was down with the fever. 50 rebels today bound for Botany Bay, how many will reach their receiver? I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Accustomed to hell as I bow forth the swell, our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horses rode high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. We bury our comrades each morning in our own slime, lost in a time of endless night without dawning. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Van Diemen's Land is a hell for a man to end at his whole life in slavery, where the climate is raw and the gun makes the law. Neither wind nor rain care for bravery. 20 years have gone by and I've ended my bond, but comrades ghosts walk behind me. A rebel I came and I'm still the same. On the cold wind and night you will find me. I was back home in Derry. Oh, wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry.
Dum dum dee dum, ding dum dee dum, ding dum dee dum, ding dum dee dum, dum dum dee dum, dum dum dee dum, ding dum dee dum, dum dum dee
So this is returning back to China, for which I have a slight sort of leaning towards through family connections and through having gone there over many years, having had lessons with Chinese flute teachers and so on and so forth, and played in Chinese groups. And this, the hulu sir, is an instrument I actually have many varieties of, but all much smaller than this. This is actually a bass one. It's pitched at A below middle C, and it took some getting hold of. In fact, there's a bit of a story. I ordered this one during this last lockdown through an advert I saw online, and then waited for it to arrive, and thankfully it turned out to be a decent one. As you never know until these instruments come to you and arrive on your doorstep and you unpack them, and that anxious moment when you start blowing into them for the first time and know if they're any good or not. But the story behind this is I actually had come across one of these 5 years ago when in Shanghai, and I had a lot of luggage at the time. I was on tour at the time, and I had a big box full of instruments and pushed my luggage limit to its maximum. And so I came across one of these on my last day and really weighed it up. Even got the nice man in the shop with our very limited communication between each other because I have almost no Chinese. Even got him to help me take it down into its different parts so we could see if I could just get it into my case. But I didn't have the bottle. Maybe I could have got away with it, but I just didn't fancy buying it and then having it taken off me at the as I went through security, where they can be very officious when you sometimes go through different airport security. So I left it there and always regretted not buying it and not giving it a go, bringing it back. So I was really thankful to pick this up online. Now, hulu sir comes from the Yunnan province, originally comes from Yunnan province in China. It's since become a sort of ubiquitous folk instrument across the country, a sort of cousin to the the very famous Chinese flutes, the dizi and the shao. But it stands up and down right, has a very lovely mellow sound, and hulu sir means gourd pipe, hulu sir. And so it's made up of a pipe here, melody pipe. Oop, let's go the game way. Which plays a melody, and then as I sort of gave the game away with these pipes on the side, and as you'll hear, they make sounds too. So I'll now play for you a melody called Dance of the Owl, which again has a nice connection because I last played that in my previous appearance in Muzikstan many years ago with a colleague of mine where we did a recital of Chinese music. So it's nice to bring it again to Muzikstan, this time my new pride and joy, the bass hula sir. So I give you the Dance of the Owl.
So what we're gonna do, maybe we're gonna swap a bit instrument to the beautiful Africa harp, which we call goni. And then the goni is an amazing instrument also, which I know some of you know the instrument called kora. So this were the first instrument before kora. So this is goni, and the goni starts with only 4 strings, and from 4 you go to 6. From 6 it went to 8 strings. And today we have a goni with 14 strings. So yeah, here we go. Some people also question themselves sometimes, what make it different? Why this is goni and the other one called kora? They're gonna have a full calabash. We have a full calabash which called the goni. And the kora have the half calabash, which is this one. This is a half calabash. So we use the half calabash for the kora and the full calabash for the goni. So we're gonna do a bit, maybe another relaxing one from the goni, and we take it from there. So chill, relax. Now let's do it. Let's warm it up slowly, slowly, slowly.
Yeah!
This song called Marinere. Marinere mean what? Marinere mean we do good. Marinere. Mbaba tosa mam, omara winga omano. Mbura tosa mam, omara winga omano. For some man, I need a Tiana woman, oh man, oh menga. Man, I need a man, oh menga. You do good for yourself. I say, lady and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. Lady and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. Na, 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 na. Lady and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. I say, lady and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. Baba Tosama, Omara Winga, Omano Menga. Buddha Yelama, Omara Winga, Omano Menga. Lady and gentlemen, enjoy yourself. Fata dombe nyanina, aunyanina mulelai. Fata dombe torola mulela. Eh, la 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 la. maranere mano menga lai 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 la 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 la.
Cleansing the air, raising the vibes. That's Smudgy's White Sage. little gal, what y'all doing over there? Little boy, little gal, tell me why y'all out there, laying in the sun, getting nothing done, holding your devices, look at life's demises now. How is this fun? How? It wasn't easy for a ragga like me. Life wasn't easy for this picnic you see from GT. Life wasn't always cool and breezy. You see the dambi now is sticky, but they're on my shoes. I know when I leave or go to school. Still nothing felt like I was supposed to be learning it. I was yearning for something to fill a void, for something I ain't no been empty. I escape in my mind sometimes. I like to spliff up sometimes. I like to run away, I like to roam, and so I like to be that kid that's always on the go, but never lost. You see, I'm always with a cause. I'm walking with an energy, I like to call it God. I fear nobody and I fear no one, or two or three, no crowd. I am the king, yeah, I am the one. I am just one of many, I am just one. What's it? Tell me now, now. Little boy, little gal, what y'all doing over there? Little boy, little gal, tell me why y'all out there, laying in the sun, getting nothing done.
Ask him to stay. Lie alone. Lie alone. Lie alone.
I love that song.